All the Dr. Phil and Adam Ray merch is live for order right now at adamrayshop.com. Enjoy the show.
I don't think I like your attitude right now, if I'm being perfectly honest.
It feels like something that you've kind of been pulling off to me.
For Dr. Phil Live! You gotta help me get him out here! Dr. Phil! Dr. Phil! Dr. Phil!
5, 4, 3, 2.
Atlanta, Georgia, make some motherfucking noise if you're excited to be alive tonight. Who's excited? This might be the best Sunday show we've ever done. You guys can fuck off in the front row. Thanks for coming out. Holy shit, we got 3 tiers of perverts here tonight. Make some noise, balcony. Let me hear you up there. You guys are fired up. Sorry, I had a mac and cheese portable on the way over here. You guys excited? Thanks for coming out to the first ever Dr. Phil Live in Atlanta. About time we got down to the capital of fun. Got every type of person in here tonight. It's gonna be a good one. We got a good show for you. Tonight's show, it's all about aggravation, okay? Yeah. Webster's dictionary defines it as an intensification of a negative quality or aspect. Maybe you're aggravated, okay, because you're going through bouts of aggregation and aggravation with your kids because they're lacking motivation. And you have to remind yourself, it's okay that your son doesn't have a job, but it's not cool that he's skipping kindergarten to smoke crack. He's 6, he'll figure it out. Maybe you're aggravated because you lost your fantasy football league, okay? And the punishment was to get a sex change for a year and try to date a night manager at Walmart. And you did both, you know? My wife, Robin, keep it going for my wife, Robin. That's 48 years of marital bliss. That's a bad bitch. She's here somewhere. Robin, she's a sweet gal. She's constantly getting aggravated with me, constantly perturbed at the idea that I can't seem to get a grasp on late night sleepwalking and sleep snacking, okay? I'm constantly waking up. A few weeks ago, woke up about 4 a.m., slept walked down to the fridge, got myself a Gatorade Zero, then got in the car, okay, and drove out to an abandoned rest stop where I ate a stranger's pussy. Do you know what I'm saying? But we've all been there. Tomato, tomato, Ray Romano. So I'm sure we've all dealt with some aggravation in our lives. Spy, go ahead and hit those house lights for me. Let me take a look at the fine people of Georgia. Holy fucking shit. All the way up there on the top. I see you. I see you, player. White guy with a fanny pack. I love that. And dash switched up. I love that shit. All the way up in the third deck. You guys feel good, sir? How are you? You were jumping and jiving early in the program. You got a Spider-Man shirt on? Yeah, and you're not a child? What's going on there? It looks like Spider-Man. Oh, it's somebody's bent over. What's going on there? Do you mind standing up and coming up and showing the crowd? Yeah. What? Sir, you might actually just fucking come up on stage real quick for me, will you? I can't see what you've got going on. Yeah. Yeah, take your fucking time, by the way. We don't have a show to do. Yeah. What's your name, my man? What is it?
Charlie.
Charlie, where are you from?
St. Pete, Florida.
Took you a second. Now, Charlie, walk to the center stage here for me. Charlie, didn't I buy Coke from you in Grand Theft Auto 2 days ago?
You did. Yeah, online.
Doesn't he look like a video game drug dealer? That's a compliment. That's a tough gig to get. You got some tattoos, Chuck. So break this shirt down for me.
That's Mary Jane bent over and Spider-Man peeking through.
Okay, you can fuck off that way. Thanks a lot, Charlie. Thanks for coming up, bud. Enjoy the show, baby. There goes Charlie. That's a living legend. Couple of tattoos. Charlie, do you have a job? What do you do for work?
I'm a tattoo artist.
You're a tattoo artist. Let's fucking go. And Chuck, if I'm trying to get a tattoo in my stage in the game, what sort of an agenda should I have? Because it's tough to always make the right selection, right?
Man, I just say run it.
Just say run it?
Yeah, whatever you're feeling.
Whatever you're feeling. Yeah. So like, let's say I'm on Kanye's website and I'm like, get me. You got. All right. Let's move on. So we got two fucking swingers up there in the Muppet seats. That's Dave and Susan, and they will drink your cum. Now there is. Oh my God! Dave just holds up a fucking glass and goes, "I'm drinking it right now. This is your cum, Phil." Don't know what that voice was. Dave, what's your name, sir? Dave. Is it really Dave? We'll be right back. Gotta take a commercial break from that shit. Get the fuck out of here. A 1 for 1 on Dave's tonight. Sir, if you could open your legs wider for me, that'd be awesome. Thank you so much. Tightest shorts in Georgia right now. Don't grab your cock when I say that. Don't do that. What's your name, sir? Matt, what do you do here in Georgia? Realtor. And Atlanta proper?
All over Atlanta.
Yeah, and I'm sure you've got some aggravating moments when you're a realtor, right, right, Matt?
Every day.
Yeah, every day. And who's this to your left, Matt?
My wife.
How long you been married, Matt?
It'll be 30 years in October.
Guys, keep it going for 30 years in October. That's nothing to sleep on. What's this? I've been 48 years to my sweet Robin. What's the secret, Matt, for 30 years? Anybody newly hitched or... Yeah. What's that? Engaged. Holy shit. Okay, well, Matt, you're right next to the newlyweds about to be. What's your name, sir? Ben. Yeah. And Matt, any advice for Ben? 30 years into the ocean.
So much, but if I have to boil it down,
What'd you say? Now, what about me looking down here made you think I was talking to you? Thanks for coming out. Happy early Kwanzaa. Ben, what are you most excited about marriage? What fired up?
Just to live together.
Just to live together, yeah.
Hang out all the time.
To hang out all the time. Okay, so you guys are best buds?
Yeah.
Yeah, has she queefed in front of you yet, Ben? Because that's a real, Robin did that on night 2.
What'd you say?
She quit, yeah, you couldn't hear me? I'm 2 feet away with a fucking microphone, Ben. You couldn't hear me say the word queef?
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Ben, what do you do for work?
I'm in school still.
You're in school still. Okay, so financially, it's still, so she loves you for you, yeah?
Yeah.
That's how you can tell. She's like, the money will come, And what are you in school for, Benjamin?
To be a pilot.
To be a pilot. Oh, yeah? Well, yeah. Well, we could use some of you guys right now. I took an American Airlines flight here, and he decided to fucking flip it over and 69 the runway. No more oops-a-daisy landings for me. You ever taken a shit on a plane, Ben?
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. It's difficult. I feel like every time I walk into a bathroom, the pilot's like, "Watch this shit," and then I always smack my head into the mirror. I have to Tetris my asshole into that fucking kitty litter box they call a toilet. Well, thank you for your service, Ben. Got a lot of beards in Atlanta. Is this the beard capital of the world? Some women with some mustaches, too. I'm down for that. How about you, sir? What's your name in the second row? You having a good time?
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
Yeah, what's your name, sir?
Zach.
Zach? What brings you here to Atlanta, Zach? Do you live here?
I live in Savannah.
Savannah. How far is that, Zach?
About 4 hours.
4 hours? And what do you do 4 hours away in Savannah, Zach?
I drive trucks.
You drive trucks. Let's give it the truck company a little shout out. What's it called? What's the truck company called, Zach? Evans, yeah. And what are you transporting from county to county? Like Doritos or Fleshlight? What do you What do you bring to the people so they can buy it at Walmart? Huh?
Whatever you can fit in the truck.
Whatever you can fit in a truck? Okay, fucking, all right, body. What do you fucking mean by that, Zach? What do you mean whatever you can fit in a truck? Be specific, player. Was that the dream to drive a truck?
I own a few.
You own a few, but was it the dream, Zach? Take me back to young Savannah Zach. Do you know what I'm saying? You're on the playground, farting around, trying to finger somebody in the back of a bus, right?
Be a comedian.
Be a comedian? Oh, fuck, what happened?
Didn't work out.
It didn't work out. Well, yeah. Well, you're there and I'm here, right? Yeah. Keep it going for Zach. That's a little guy with a big dream. Show started 15 minutes ago, sir. Jesus Christ. Are you old enough to be in here right now? What the fuck? Your haircut says Dumb and Dumber, but your mustache says Puss in Boots. You know what I'm saying? You just put a beanie on. That's not going to make anything better. You look like you're in line to play Ninja Turtles at Chuck E. Cheese right now. What's your name, player? Let me guess. Juan, Pedro, Pablo. What is it?
Angel.
Angel? Yep, fucking pretty fucking close. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome back to fucking, you got it. Angel, what do you do in Atlanta, player?
Just visiting you.
Just visiting? Yeah. Angel, why were you late? Do you mind sharing with the group?
I missed like 7 exits.
You missed 7 exits? Yeah. Are you a little stony baloney right now, Angel? Did you pop an Eddie before the show?
Sort of.
Sort of? Yeah. I mean, it's a yes or no question, Angel. Do you know if you ate an edible or not? What does sort of mean?
Part of the Delta H family.
Say it again.
Part of the Delta H family.
It's part of the Delta H family, okay. And do you remember why you missed the exits? Were you just too excited for the show and you just fucking spaced out?
I was zoned out.
You were zoned out, yeah. Kind of like how you're behaving now, yeah? How old are you, Angel? You look young. You look like you're the future of America, trying to point us in the right direction. Say it again.
Sorry, I'm 19.
You're 19. What's Jesus? Fuck. How? Why are you here? What's the? What is it like to be 19 in 2025, Angel?
It feels like I'm more mature than my age.
It feels like you're more mature than your age. Yeah. Okay. Dave, you mind pouring some of your cum onto Angel's head? I don't like your fucking attitude right now, Angel, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. No, you're a sweet kid. 19 is a great age. 19 is a great age. You got a job, Angel?
Yep.
Where do you work?
My stepdad.
Say it again?
My stepdad.
For your stepdad. What's the job that stepdad is making you punch in and punch out for? You don't have a job, do you, Angel? That's okay. Do you feel the silence in the room that you've created? That's okay. The idea of wanting a job is pretty cool. Do your friends have jobs, Angel?
I don't have friends.
Say it again?
I don't have friends.
You don't have friends? Now you do. Come up on stage and give me a fucking hug, Angel. Come on up on stage. Come on up on stage right now. Guys, keep it going for Angel. Come on. Angel, 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 Angel. Where'd you just come from? Magic City? What's with the fucking sweatpants? Come to the center stage, player. Good to meet you. What's that?
I was late. I had to, get whatever was in my closet.
Yeah, well, you definitely did that. Yeah. What does the shirt say, Angel? What the fuck are you on right now, player? And how do I get some of it? Do you know what I'm saying? What did you snort a Four Loko? You guys don't know what just happened, but he covered his mouth, leaned into my ear. I was gonna hold the mic up and say, well, just fucking share with the group, you know? And he leaned in and then goes, I forgot what I was gonna say. It's okay, we all forget shit, you know? Angel, it's been a great night so far. We got a great show ahead of us. You excited to get this baby going?
Yeah, I am.
Look at you. What? Can I be honest? I thought we were moments away from him just going. Am I the only one that thought that was coming? I mean, I fucking love you, dog. Angel, what's your Instagram so we can all follow your journeys?
Ooh, Angel from Pluto.
Angel from Pluto. That's your Instagram handle?
Yes, follow that, please, if you like. Thank you.
What are you posting?
Just nothing.
Just a couple of shots of Vaseline from the bathroom counter.
Oh my God, actually.
Well, guess what? I'd love to, if you weren't 19, I'd bring a bottle of tequila out and take a shot with you, but I don't promote underage drinking. But I do promote underage fun, and by that I mean you enjoying yourself tonight, okay? Now, you said you don't have any friends. Angel, I feel like you might have picked up 2,500 new friends on Facebook tonight. You ready to start this show? Why don't you ask the crowd for me?
Are y'all ready to start this fucking show?
One more time, babe.
Are y'all ready?
Take the mic and go.
Are y'all ready to start this show? Hell yeah.
Keep it going for Angel, ladies and gentlemen. I fucking love you, dog. I fucking love you. What's up? He goes, I have a joke ready, but I'm too nervous to say it. You want Angel to say a joke? And come on. Help start this show off. Go for it. It's what?
It's really bad. It's really bad.
Well, that just makes everybody even more fucking curious. Take your time. Sound it out. You better not include the N-word, because we will have a problem.
No. It's worse.
Okay, thanks a lot for coming out, Angel. You can fuck off that way. Thank you so much. Keep it going for Angel, everybody. I don't think we have time to isolate the crowd 15 minutes in. One more time for Angel. That's a bad bitch right there. And Leigh, you guys ready to start the Dr. Phil live show or what? I'm gonna need to hear you all the way in the top. We got a fucking unreal show for you tonight. You guys ready to get this going? You guys ready to get this show going? Come on. Your first guest on tonight's amazing Dr. Phil live show comes all the way from Seattle, Washington, okay? You've seen him on podcasts like Joe Rogan, Are You Garbage, The William Montgomery Show, okay? He's selling out comedy clubs all across the country, but flew in tonight for the Dr. Phil live show. Ladies and gentlemen, you might have seen him every Monday on the #1 live podcast in the world, Kill Tony, and now he's here to bring the ruckus. You guys know him, you love him, make some noise. This is Hans Kim! Hans Kim, ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Hans, how you feeling?
I feel great. Thank you, Dr. Phil.
It's good to see you.
It's good to be here. I have a lot of issues.
Yeah, well, did you see fucking Angel? I think you're doing okay.
I think he's on fentanyl.
Yeah. Have you seen someone on fentanyl before?
No, I always hear, who's doing fentanyl? No one's proud about it. No one's posting it.
Well, the balcony's pretty set in their ways. Yeah, fentanyl's that drug that, they talk about it's like in everything now, so you gotta you can't just smoke weed with IHOP waitresses anymore, Yeah. What is your favorite drug to do, Hans?
Probably cocaine.
Yep.
But I do a lot of mushrooms.
Well, yeah, that's safer.
Yeah.
Opens your mind up. What's the craziest thing you've seen on shrooms,
Probably my girlfriend saying I love you.
Yeah. Yeah, I once put a beanbag in a headlock on mushrooms because I thought it was talking shit. But mushrooms is that drug that people don't look down upon, right?
Yeah.
Like if you find out your kid's doing shrooms, like let's say you're my dad and you found out that I did shrooms, right? Here we go. Come into my room.
Hey, son, I love your mustache. You're balding, son.
Fuck you, Hans. I'll call you Dad when you deserve it.
Okay, what is this? I see a little stem, little shroom stem.
That's my penis, Dad. Oh, those? Yeah. Caleb gave me those. They're mushrooms. Yeah, I do drugs. Suck my butt.
Now... Now, Phil, you know, shrooms...
Oh, the scene's over. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Shrooms what? Go ahead.
Shrooms can lead to hallucinations.
Yeah, they can.
It can make you urinate yourself in public. And it can just make, you know, your penis shrivel up a little bit.
Well, I talk about that in my book, We've Got Issues. Too many shrooms brings the Sunday glooms, and your cock will hide inside your butt for the winter. It's chapter 29 and 28. Hans, have you been to ATL before?
Yeah, I actually went to a little college here that a lot of people here know about, but you guys always boo when I say what college I'm from, so...
Well, give him a chance to fucking say it. What is it, Hans?
I went to Georgia Tech.
Can I be honest? I thought it was going to be like the fucking Paula Deen School of Cooking and Racism. So that's not as bad as what I was. Now, why does that get so much hasty vibes?
I don't know. Maybe they don't like...
Say it again. Go Dogs.
They're UGA fans.
Georgia Bulldogs.
It's a college for the people.
Dave, what school did you go to? Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Dave's drinking some hot cum up there. Hans, what's the weirdest thing you ever ate? Like, you travel a lot, and I know, you know, hanging out in Austin, Joe Rogan's like, hey, come eat this deer with me, right?
Yeah.
Or you want to suck on some bison clit, you know? And it's got to be tough to not get, I haven't hung out with them, but it's got to be tough to not get peer pressured into tasting things you don't want to, right? Yeah. Have you ever, like, been overseas and you know, they make up something fancy, but it doesn't look right?
I mean, that's all Korean cuisine right now, but...
it is, yeah.
I hunted deer and I ate its heart live, raw.
Let's cut to a clip. No, we don't have a clip. Thought we had that. What? Why did you do that? Feels like a pretty natural follow-up. What? Does it taste good? Was it recommended?
Yeah, it tasted a little like a gym sock.
Yep.
It's kind of rotten. But yeah, the boys were all there. The boys were like, yeah, this is what we do. And apparently they don't really do that. So they just made me do it.
Yeah.
Like,
did it taste like chicken or jerky or something?
It tasted like liver, like if you buy liver. I used to eat liver after the Liver King. So it tastes a little bit like that. So it just tasted like full. It's like full of shit, you know?
Have you seen Oppenheimer?
Yeah. How to Kill a Bunch of Asians? Yeah, I saw that movie.
You're gonna make my mustache fall off. That is the funniest alternate title I think I've heard for that movie. Yeah, it really, what, are you a big history buff?
Yeah, I love history.
You do? What's like your favorite day?
Probably December 7th, 1939. I went to Georgia Tech, come on.
What happened that day? Was that, is that when Dave and Buster's or Ben and Jerry got going? Or, oh, that was P. Harbor, right?
Yes, yeah. Little surprise.
Yeah, it's, every time I see footage of like the past, I'm always like, man, it'd be wild to be alive at a different time. I mean, this time, we're gonna look back and go, this was a wild time, you know? This is a time when a guy who used to, you know, sleep on feet under freeways made a pillow and a bunch of poor people bought it, you know?
My pillow.
Yeah, well, it's his fucking pillow, but, you know, he lets you know. He's like, it's mine, but you can have it, but it's mine. That's the American dream right there.
Yeah, go from coke to pillows.
Yeah. What do you dream about, Hans, when you're lying in bed? Do you have wet dreams?
No, I'm coming pretty often.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
What's your kind of your style? Like, how do you set it up? A laptop, music?
I have a little flexible arm, and it holds my phone in my bed, and I have it attached to my bed rest. And so I just plug it in and grab a couple Kleenex too, and then I just.
Nobody thought you were going to say any of this, by the way. So you got a whole fucking Pee Wee's Playhouse set up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you do got to be in the right mood, you know. It's got to be easier to be a girl and do it, because A, it's hotter, right? Guys look so fucking angry when we're doing it. It's like, why are you choking that, you know what? But girls it's so graceful, you know, like, oh yeah. You know. Oh, you know, hell, fuck yeah, you know. I've never made anybody come, but I think that there's... What I love about you, Hans, is that you're always working. Kill Tony. You guys ever watch Hans on Kill Tony? Or maybe see him with the Killers of Kill Tony? They're doing a Netflix run coming up.
Yeah.
Netflix specials. That's fuck. Have you been on Netflix before?
No, never.
So they're gonna be your first time on Netflix.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So you're gonna get fans from all over now.
I hope so.
Yeah. Do you ever have people farting up your inbox that you haven't talked to in a while, like old teachers or old bullies or something like that?
No, not yet.
That was a fun laugh. You got any hobbies, Hans?
Yeah, I love. I got a cat stroller. I take my cats out for a walk now.
I was hoping you were going to say it was for your cat.
Yeah, it's for my girlfriend.
Yeah. What's your cat's name?
Chops and almond milk.
Okay. Well, I don't think anybody wants to hear you do that again, sir. But isn't it a riddle or a stereotype that Asians eat cats?
They say we eat everything.
Oh, yeah. But
if I can't enjoy my cats, I'm not going to worry about what people say about me. I'm just going to go out and give my cats a little walk.
Yeah. Whoop, okay. Hans, I got some fan questions for you. You got fans all over the world. You got 2,500 of them here right now. These are fan questions submitted from all over the world, Hans. You got fans of all shapes and sizes. This one, the question is, rank your favorite Asians. Tommy Anderson, 7 years old, Marietta, Georgia. Yeah, real question from a real fan.
Probably Michelle Yeoh.
Yep.
Number 3. Number 2, that girl from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon that's not Michelle Yeoh.
She's fun.
And then probably Jimmy O Yang.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy's the man.
He looks like a woman.
Yeah, that's my favorite part about him. If you had the choice to be eaten by a bear or shot in the face with a bow and arrow by Joe Rogan, what would you choose? Kimberly Wang, 5 years old, Mulberry, Georgia.
She's my favorite Asian now. Probably whatever Joe Rogan does, because I could get on his podcast that way.
Totally. Yeah. What if he had a segment called Shoot Hans in the Face? And every time, but it was like you were in front of maybe a glass window or something, so it was more for just to see you get startled, you know? Startle Hans could be a show.
I'd love to. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, he's not here. Those mushrooms are still taking effect, huh? Can you bring snacks into a strip club? Benjamin Smith, 9 years old, Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Yeah, if they're dick shaped, like Snickers or like Mars bars,
People get hungry in strip. The food is they've got food, but it's sometimes it's more fun to BYOB, right?
Yeah, they love it when you're eating while you're looking at them.
Hans, I did something I'm not proud of. While you were taking a shit backstage, I stole your phone, okay? And I went through your photo album, and if you don't mind, before we let you go, by the way, one more time for the great Hans Cam, huh? This has been a real treat to have such a gangster live in the flesh, but I want to play a little game with you where we go through your photo album, and you've just done so much. You've got so many live highlights. I would love to go through some of your recent memories, and maybe you can give a little narration to what that moment was.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Kind of refresh our memory. In a little game we like to call, Hey Hans Kim, remember that? That's $40 well spent. All right, hit me with that first picture from Hans's album, Steven.
We gotta shave Red Band before every show. His hair is translucent, it ruins the lighting. I'm really buff in this one.
Yeah, you're fucking jacked. Hans Rogan.
There's a lot of nipples in this photo.
What is Tony holding? Is that a mustache he found on his back?
I think that's from his butthole.
All right, next picture, Steven. Now this guy can finally sleep tonight. It's like, finally, somebody took their shirt off.
This is me and Angel about 12 years ago.
Super funny. We'll keep it in. Next picture, Steven. Now, I wish I had gotten the invite to do whatever the fuck was happening here.
This is just my family.
Hans Kim, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it going for Hans Kim, the great Hans Kim. You can make it louder, Atlanta. Hans Kim, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only. Catch him on Netflix in a couple weeks. One more time for Hans Kim. Let him hear it. Come on. Come on. Come on, Dave. You guys having a good time so far? Atlanta, Georgia, I'm asking one more time. Are you guys having a good time so far? He's a Grammy Award winner, one of the best fucking top-selling rock stars of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Dr. Phil Live debut of Zac motherfucking Brown! Got Zac Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, that's a hot piece of meat right there. Holy shit. Good to see you, player.
Likewise.
You look good. Sorry, it's my mom. She loves you. Everybody loves you. Thanks for coming in for the show, Zac. You're from Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. What part exactly?
I'm from Dahlonega.
Dahlonega. Is that what she was screaming? Dahlonega?
That's what she was screaming, yeah.
What's that?
Wiley's, Pub, Stacy's, my sister, the bartender.
Oh, shit. Okay. What's your PIN number? What's your blood type? Shut the fuck up. Sorry. No, that's what you got. Dedicated fans everywhere, huh, Zac?
I love it.
I love it too. Zac, you told me when we talked about the show, I met you in Los Angeles at a Steven Tyler benefit. He's fine. It was just a foundation he runs, right? Although he does look. I've never met Steven Tyler. Had you?
I have.
Yeah, he's a rock star, man. But he's skinny. I thought it was a woman. His long hair, he's got the cool voice, you know? Do you get starstruck when you meet people like that, Zac?
No, he sat in with us before. We did some stuff at Fenway. He came out and sat in and played. He's a sweetheart of a man.
Yeah.
Beautiful man, though. You're right.
Beautiful man, yeah. I mean, if I hadn't kissed that kid's lesions on his forehead, you know, I might follow it up with a Steven Tyler smooch, you know? Well, I appreciate you coming down here. I know you're a big comedy fan.
I am.
Yeah, we talked about that. You're a Grammy. What's it like to win a Grammy? Can you just tell the crowd real quick? That's fucking impressive.
Yes.
You were best new artist and best country album.
Yeah, we've had a few. It's kind of crazy. It's just like you black out and then you're backstage taking a picture, you're holding a trophy. It's just kind of like a blur. I don't know what happened, but we've been blessed. Anybody cool? Congratulate. Like was Paul McCartney back then? He was like, hey, yeah. I don't do impressions, but you know, he was. Anybody say something cool? Yes, that's the coolest thing because I'm such a music fan. Music was my first love. So anybody that I love their music, now I get to hang out with them and like make friends with them and things like that. That's like hanging out with superheroes, kind of like you. Well, all right. Well, I know what I'm jerking off to tonight. All right, that's that compliment.
Zac Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear it real quick. This is a fucking real treat. You were telling me that your love for comedy started way back when, right? As a kid? Yeah.
Yeah, so my granddad, one of the greatest men that I've ever known, I would sleep when I stayed with my dad's. I would stay in the back with my granddad, and he would read me little golden books when I was like 5 years old, and then he would put on Richard Pryor, and we'd listen for Richard Pryor for like 45 minutes. So that really fucked me up. I have no sensitivities at all. It's impossible to offend me, but I have to be kind of careful because I have an audience of families and people come out to see my shows, so I don't get to like show my nasty sense of humor very often, so this is a great chance to get to do that.
Well, this is unhinged, and yeah, this is gonna be a great time. Richard Pryor, 4 years old. I mean, fucking, I think I was making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches at that age, not watching a prolific comedian.
So I was like going to hunting camp with my dad and all his buddies, and I'd sit around the fire, and I was telling the worst jokes in the world as like a little 5-year-old guy, and it was more funny to them because I was so.
Because you were a kid. Yeah, kids say the darndest things.
Yeah.
They also can say some racist shit, One of my best friends is a little person, Brad Williams, the comedian. He's about 4'2". He's a dwarf. He's a little person, right? And my one of my nephews saw him and never seen a dwarf before, and he pointed at Brad and said, "What happened?" Yeah, and we were like, "Thanks for speaking for the group." We were all wondering why he's that fucking size. Did he get rained on or lose a bet? Where's the rest of them?
Right.
But my point is, comedy cures, Is there something you were told, like was there a joke or a story or a poem that you learned as a kid that really made you go, oh, I want to, this is for me?
Yeah, my dad, sitting around the fire, he had this poem that he used to say, and I was little and I memorized the whole thing by the time I was like 6 years old, so I could play it for you if you want.
Are you for real?
Yeah, you want to hear?
You guys want to hear a little ditty from Zac Brown? Let's fucking go, player. You go ahead and sit that mic there. Holy shit, this is a real fucking treat. Ladies and gentlemen, Zac Brown. I think you know what he's about to do, so let's get the fucking energy up in this room. Atlanta's own. Does that sound good for you? Holy shit, I wish I had a tambourine or a fucking maraca or something. Maybe I'll just play the fingers. Snap your fingers.
Check. All right, let's do this. So this is Dangerous Dan McGrew.
Dangerous Dan McGrew.
We got some guitar in the monitor there?
Yeah, can we get some guitar in the monitor? There we go. Well, that sounds fucking beautiful.
So just imagine I was 6 years old still telling this around a campfire to a bunch of drunk old men. Well, some of the boys, they were whooping it up down at one of those Yukon halls. And the guy handling the music box, he was steadily scratching his balls. The Fargo kid had his hand on the twat of the lady known as Lou. And lay on the floor on top of a whore lay Dangerous Dan McGrew. Well, out from the night, they was black as a bitch and ended the den in the smoke. Came a shitty old prick in from the crick with a musty load in his poke. He shouldered his way through the flea-bitten crowd and clutched at the crotch of his pants. He looked like a man with a case of the crabs and a stage of the St. Vitus dance. Yeah, his pants were split and full of shit and it looked like the white of an egg. And his balls hung low and swung to and fro each time he moved his leg. His face was red as a baboon's ass as the passion within him burned. As he whipped out his cock to display to the flock, everyone's asshole squirmed. The lights went out and I hit the deck as that stranger sprang in the dark. And his aim was true and the sparks they flew as his pecker found its mark. The lights came on and that stranger arose with a satisfied look on his pan. And to lay on the floor with his asshole tore lay poor old cornhole Dan.
One more time for Zac Brown, ladies and gentlemen. That's a fucking goddamn legend right there. Keep it going for Zac motherfucking Brown. Zac, would it be too much to ask to play another one?
My fiddle player is from right here in Marietta, Georgia. He's here tonight as well. Mr. Jimmy D. Martini, come on out here.
What's up? Now, Jimmy, I'm a big fan of the fiddle. It might be my favorite instrument next to the guitar and the finger. But you were telling me, Zach, that life, a lot of songs come the same way that a lot of comedy comes from real life, that tunes are inspired by real life events, right? And I said, what are some crazy stories from the road? Because you've been everywhere, and you told me a story backstage, and if you don't mind sharing that with the group.
So I was traveling, playing 6 nights a week, 6 hours a night for a long time, like 6 years. And I hired a guy to drive my truck, and we pulled like an old trailer behind the truck, and I would sleep against the window. We drive through the night to get to the next gig. And I woke up one time, my head smacked into the window, and I woke up, and the truck and the trailer, we were in the median going 70 miles an hour, like in the grass. And I looked up, and the lady driving a Cadillac, had pushed us off the road, and it was a really big lady, and she was smiling and kept driving. And the guy that was driving me was like an ex-football player. He was so pissed off, so I reached in the back, and I grabbed my guitar, and I picked it up, and that's how this song was born. And,
oh, shit.
And I picked up the guitar, and I went, big, fat bitch. You want to say it with me? Here we go. Big, fat bitch.
I love this song.
She almost killed this guy. She rolled over on. She uses a sheep for a tampon. That's a big fat bitch. Big fat bitch. Yeah, she sweats grits. You could hide a pound of dope under one of her tits. Big fat bitch. Yeah, she gurgles, spits, and drools. She makes all kinds of noise. She chased the ice cream man down the road in her corduroys. She go. That's a huge bitch. She had a Cajun friend that had a pet alligator. She ate that son of a bitch like it was a green 9-liter or a fried green tomato. You'd have to have a turbo foaming car wash brush to masturbate her.
Holy shit, that's visual.
That's a big fat bitch. She could eat 4, 5, 5, 50, 11 oatmeal cream pies. And it sounds just like this in her inner thigh. No donut, no cry. No donut, no cry. No donut, no cry.
Yeah.
Say no cream donut, no donut, no cry. I think this was a request. You wanted to hear this one, right?
Yep.
You're a fat fucking bitch tonight. Big fat bitch. Come on. Bitch. Say it for me. Here we go.
Big
fat bitch.
Yep. Keep that going, Jimmy. Hang on, I got some notes here.
You gotta do it in fucking rhythm, Angel. Can you break dance? Dance break. Give me a break dance. Fiddle, break dance. Come on, make some fucking noise for Angel. This motherfucker's getting laid tonight.
She did a double fist and a Rolo parachute pant dance. That's a huge bitch. Big fat bitch. Her gynecologist said, you taste it.
Got Zac Brown and Jimmy from the Zac Brown Band. Make some motherfucking noise for Zac motherfucking Brown. I fucking love you. Jimmy, let's fucking go, baby. I love you so much. One more time for Zac Brown and Angel and Jimmy from the Zac Brown Band. That's a motherfucking rock star right there. Let's go. Keep it going for him. Zac Brown and Jimmy from the Zac Brown Band, ladies and gentlemen. One more time for him. Balcony, let me hear it for Atlanta's own Zac Brown. One more time. Come on, baby. Coming out here, making his Dr. Phil live debut. That shit got me wet. You guys having a good time? Balcony, you guys having a good time? Middle tier, how we feeling? Elaine, you want to keep this show moving? Your next guest on the Dr. Phil Live show, also an Atlanta native. You know her from her Netflix specials, okay? You know her from shows like The Trap or Love Hard on Netflix. She's launching a comedy cruise this spring, and she got a new special coming out on Hulu. Ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for Atlanta's own Heather McMahan!
Ron Gant.
While he was giving her a David Justice.
Yeah.
Where do you live? What's your PIN number?
They want a hug from Angel! Angel!
No, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Finesse Mitchell! They call you da-doom-doom?
Just when my dick hit the flow.
I'm not a rapper. You're a comedian.
Look at God.
Don't stop.
Hey!